My name is Grossman, and I'm 16 years old.
Greg was very young, and people were calling him the Prodigy chef, and I just wanted him to be a happy kid.
We have an hour until the tasting starts. We're just finishing up some prep on some final proteins.
I do think that you'll be reading magazines like Bon Appetit, Best New Chefs issue, and a Greg Grossman could pop up for sure.
It wasn't just a job on the side. It wasn't just a hobby. It wasn't just something that I was interested in. Food really became my life.
It's an 8-course tasting menu, but I'm sending someone out. Someone's already out right now buying backup wine. Right now, we're at 6 courses and 2 desserts. So we need to do a cognac beurre blanc, a sherry reduction, and a rosé sauce. Okay, cool.
How's it going? Hi.
Hey.
Hey, Greg.
How's it going, boss?
Dave,
All right.
my friend Greg.
Greg, pleasure. Great to meet you.
I'm looking forward to see if he can handle it, quite frankly. This is the first time that I'm tasting his food.
A piece of trout in the bottom, a little bit of the raisin around it, olive oil.
We're definitely putting our all behind this tasting, and we're hoping that his reactions are going to be positive.
Use the aromatic veg, infuse the liquid.
We're going to try to give Gunther a very large spectrum of what we would like to do in his restaurant space. So we're going to be covering 7 courses and 2 desserts, all classic dishes from the 1920s, reinvented and reimagined in new ways.
Have you noticed anything about the chef?
What, that he's young?
16.
16? Really?
Greg was always doing things that surprised us. As a young boy, the only TV show on in his room was the Cartoon Network, and then all of a sudden, the Food Network was running constantly.
One day I came home from school and told my mom to get out of the kitchen and said that I wanted to make her dinner. And I remember her popping in every 5 minutes to make sure I wasn't burning the house down.
I think that was the point when I realized that he was amazing at cooking.
I actually went into a kitchen that was near me and asked to start dishwashing and bussing tables. My parents were definitely a little wary at first. They didn't want their 8-9-year-old kid where there were knives and fire, as my mom would say. If the state liquor authority or child services came in, the restaurant probably would have been closed down. It was sort of that spark of, this is what I want to do. I was really driven to just go forth and learn as much as I possibly could about food and cooking. Someone from the New York Post actually came into my school. It ended up being a full page, which I was shocked at. That was definitely a turning point. After that, I started getting a lot of people asking me to do things for them, like getting to cook for Martha Stewart and all of these amazing people. It was just a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I mean, really, for anybody.
How much is it?
$200.
$200?
All right,
Very
cool. I'll email you an invoice then.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you, man.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Good to see you again. Yeah, bye-bye. Cool.
Greg basically has become a business person at a young age.
I go to the professional children's school and my schedule kind of changes on a day-to-day basis depending on what I'm doing in work. It's a mix of working in kitchens and being a chef, as well as pursuing new opportunities, helping people who are trying to start restaurants.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Call me and let me know.
Scott. I appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Greg. I do worry sometimes, are we pushing him too hard? Is he pushing himself too hard?
We do need to figure out someone to go in a cab to the hotel in Rivington right now. You're killing me.
Can we start rendering the skin side now?
I'm always in awe of the amount of pressure and details that he handles. Something burning?
Why is my mother here? I'm very confused.
His age was kind of a roadblock in the beginning, but over time, as I got to know him, I saw his character and his level of maturity and all the factors that made him special.
We decided to serve a seared New York strip. It has a pommes aligot, which is a very old French recipe.
You don't realize that he is 16. You really do think you're speaking to a very mature adult who's been in the business for years and years.
Oh, we need to caramelize the baby fennel, too.
I was on the Bowery buying kitchen equipment with him. All these big chefs are coming up to him. I was shocked.
Interesting.
It really was wild.
I think he needs a little acid, though. You agree?
Yeah, good lemon.
Rice wine vinegar or lime?
lemon.
Lime.
Lemon or lime.
Oh, I love this. I just wish it was for 30 people instead of 6.
There's freshly caught and smoked trout. It's smoked over cherry and apple wood. And then on top, there's a potato tuile. The trout is finished with some vanilla oil. Enjoy. Going very well. We've been on time with everything. Happy with all the food that's going out. Everyone seems to be happy with it.
It's fantastic. The trout was excellent.
Great dish. The fish was great.
It was a lot of hard work to put the tasting together in a very short period of time. We were very concerned in the beginning about Gunther and his team's reactions to our food.
I thought the food was very creative, cooked perfectly. The presentation was excellent. It was a great meal. I think that we have an excellent foundation to build from. We'll take it from there.
Obviously, it's an amazing opportunity for someone my age to do something like this. And I'm very, very happy, thrilled, in fact, that they enjoyed it as they did and that we'll be able to move forward with Gunther and the new restaurant project.